Don't forget the Palestinian brothers and sisters in your du'as. I'm going to leave a link in the description in case you want to donate to a charity that has a 100% donation policy. Just a warning before we begin, some of the topics that I might touch upon may not be suitable for a young or a family audience. As we proceed. Assalamu alaikum guys, and welcome to another episode of Smile to Jannah. There is an individual called Adam22 who made the following statement.
Religion, not one specific religion, but all religions poison everything. And that the world would be a dramatically better place if at some point humanity, and I don't think that this should be done at gunpoint, but I think that at some point if human beings decide that religion is not something that they need in order to comprehend the world around them, that this will be a dramatically better world to live in.
Coming from this individual, that is very surprising because I would have thought that he would be appreciative of religion. If he isn't now, then I am very confident that in future he will be, based upon the current trajectory that he is on. According to any standards of morality, it is unwise, unsafe, and quite worrying. What am I referring to? I'm referring to the fact that he makes adult content, his wife makes adult content, and he is something called a cuckold.
What's that? What's that, brother?
A cuckold is a husband that gets turned on by his partner having relations with someone else.
Brother, ugh.
So in other words, he likes to see his wife in compromising positions with someone else, and it makes him feel good. Not only that, he was accused of sexual assault by two women. Is it any wonder that somebody who's living a life of unchecked lewdness, vulgarity, and unrestricted shamelessness would not want any boundaries? Of course. And that's not all. The media is celebrating this cuckold phenomena. In fact, there was a CNN article by somebody called Ian Kerner. I know what you're thinking. Kerner doesn't sound like an American name. It's really not. It's actually a Jewish name. And this Ian Kerner, the case for him being Jewish increases because here he is being invited to Jewish events. Why are Americans okay with people of non-Christian values? People that don't have Americans' interests at heart. Why are they allowing them to dictate what they should and shouldn't be doing in their own country? And if you point this out, is it considered anti-Semitism? Probably is, because anytime you say anything about Judaism or about the state of Israel, it seems like the anti-Semitism brigade is all over you like a rash. And I just want to make it clear that Muslims are at the forefront of standing against things like this. We do not accept such fetishes, we do not promote it, nor do we accept it. In fact, when you look at the challenges in the 21st century, whether it be against alcohol, gambling, whether it comes to the adult industry, LGBT and all this sort of stuff, Islam is there. Islam is there at the forefront, helping to better society. Yes, indeed, we might be progressing in terms of technology. However, when it comes to morals, there is a sharp decline. And to answer this guy directly, without religion, things would be better. Well, the Soviet Union under Stalin, that was without religion. Was that any better? Do we look to that time in a favorable sense? Not really. Let's look at the Cultural Revolution in China. That wasn't pro-religion. How do we view that? What about the French Revolution? What about Albania under Enver Hoxha? Well, more issues arose. There was no utopia. And like I mentioned, we don't look towards those eras in terms of success and awe. Rather, they're just tucked away. So how is religion, more specifically Islam, going to help people like Adam? Of course, I've said this and I'll say it again. I believe that the evidence Islam presents is head and shoulders above the rest. Sometimes Islam gets conflated with other religions, and we believe that the other religions have been tampered with, have been changed. The preservation of their text is in question. The logic of their belief is in question as well. That's why I've got Smile to Jannah Extra, in which I go to Speaker's Corner and I debate with people of different beliefs. And if I may say so, Islam comes out with flying colors, as you guys can see. But what it will help Adam with is moral anchorage. Not having boundaries, not having limits, causes a person's beauty to diminish, frankly. And I'll tell you why, because let's take the analogy of a garden over a forest. In the forest, plants and shrubs are allowed to grow in all different directions. People don't say, oh wow, so beautiful. But a garden, there's limits, and that's why a garden is seen to be more beautiful. Atheism can't even prove objectively what is right and wrong. Think about it. You don't just put something under a microscope and conclude, aha, this is bad. And lastly, life. Yeah. When you take the atheistic way, yes, my body, mate, my body. So if a woman has a child growing within her, nah, it's your choice, mate. You can kill a child as long as you're happy, mate. Yeah, that's right. If you get old, in Switzerland, they have machines that can help you end your life. Yes, you pay them. So yes, please, I don't want to be here anymore. Islam provides you objective morality that you enjoy and appreciate this life and the hereafter as well. Let's leave it there, guys. Until next time, Assalamu alaikum.